There can only be one winner, and you're looking at him. Let's go.
Magician of Dark Illusion. This card is a lot of fun to use. Before I get into what he does and how to play him, the big question is, do you like Harpies Feather Duster? Of course you do. If you like Harpies Feather Duster, then you are going to love this deck. This deck very easily sets up Dark Magic Attack, destroying all of your opponent's back row cards. The best way to think about Magician of Dark Illusion is it is a hand trap, just like Sphere Kribo, where you could summon it whenever you want on your opponent's turn as long as you activate a spell or trap. While on the field, it is a Dark Magician, which allows you to use Dark Magic Attack. Let's get into the deck. Here is the deck. Now, real quick before I get into it, before you get upset about Breaker the Magical Warrior, I just wanted to let you know Chao Len the Prophet is a great replacement. Now, to make Magician of Dark Illusion super consistent, we are using a Trick Up the Sleeve. A Trick Up the Sleeve guarantees a Magician of Dark Illusion in our opening hand. To summon Magician of Dark Illusion, we have 8 spell and traps that we can activate on our opponent's turn. Feel free to use whatever back row you own, just make sure that you can activate it on your opponent's turn. So for example, you could use Curse of Anubis or Windstorm. We are using 2 Magician of Dark Illusion in case anything happens to our first one, and we are using 2 Dark Magic Attack paired up with 2 Magician's Rod. Magician's Rod on normal summon will search for Dark Magic Attack. And if you haven't noticed already, Silent Thickness is here. Silent Thickness requires a spellcaster on the field to tribute to special summon. While on the field once per turn during your turn and your opponent's turn, you can negate a spell. And if Silent Magician is destroyed, you could summon a Silent Magician level 8 from your deck or your hand. In addition to the Magician's Rods, we are using Breaker the Magical Warrior. As I did tell you earlier, you could also use Chao Len. This deck is a ton of fun. The basic premise is you summon Dark Illusion on your opponent's turn after activating a spell or trap, and then you follow up next turn with a Dark Magic Attack, blowing up their back row, followed up with a Silent Thickness if needed. It's simple, it's super consistent, and I enjoy it a lot. Now you might be wondering, where is Dark Magician? Where is Magician's Robe? Dark Magician is simply not good with Dark Illusion. I'm sorry. If you want to play Dark Magician, look at my previous video for Magician's Robe. The main reason why Dark Illusion is not good with Dark Magician is because it can't do anything with a Dark Magician in your hand, and it also does not help you summon a Dark Magician from your deck. So even though its second effect summons a Dark Magician from the graveyard, it is simply not good right now to use with Dark Magician. The main purpose of Dark Illusion is just being able to summon it on your opponent's turn, 2500 booty, 2100 attack, and then enable the use of Dark Magic Attack. I hope you enjoy the gameplay. I had a ton of fun playing it. You fools!
Duel!
Great hand. The only thing I don't really like about this is that the Dark Magic Attack will not be a surprise, so now they can play around it. But great hand nonetheless. Alright, we got heroes. Drill Dark into Decider. Decider effect. We know that means Mask Change. Anki gets hit with the Floodgate, which summons our Dark Illusion. He probably played around our Dark Magic Attack, so we'll only be able to destroy 1. Now, that is a very subtle misplay there. You do not want to use your newly drawn Dark Magic Attack. You want to be using the one that you already added to your hand, because if our opponent is paying attention, which he likely isn't, because I know most people don't, he would have been able to see that we used the card that we top decked. Mirror Wall in the back row, take it out. Now, we still have an enemy controller, I believe. Drill Dark into Celestial, sets another back row. Dark Magic Attack number 2, take out that Mirror Wall. Tribute for Silent Thickness. Suicide, here comes the level 8. Let's finish this duel. Con, take, Fool!
Duel!
Ooh, this is a wonderful hand. A hand like this, you prefer to go first. So you could set up the Canadia, summon a Dark Illusion, and then hit him with a fat Dark Magic Attack on the next turn. All right, we have Breaker to break a back row. Flips down our Breaker. It is a Wild Heart anti-trap deck. Big boost, 3,500. Now our Canadia does not work against them, but we are using Canadia to just summon Dark Illusion. Dark Illusion to the field. And with Dark Magic Attack, we're gonna wipe out all of those mage powers, summon our Silent Magician, Suicide into a Wild Heart, summon level 8, and take out the other Wild Heart. Devastating play. And that's the scoop. Magician's Rod off the top of the deck. Now please ignore the Dark Magician of Chaos spell. It was something I was testing out despite it conflicting with Trick Up the Sleeve. So you may seem excited to use it, but if you play a Dark Magician of Chaos, you no longer have a guaranteed chance to open up with your Magician of Dark Illusion. Fool!
Duel!
Not a good hand at all. This is horrible, but we didn't go first. Let's see if we can recover. Looks like we have a mirror match on our hands. Floodgate Trap Hole. He already has a monster in the field. Still not good. There you go. Breaker the Magical Warrior. Break the back row. Treacherous! Taking out our Breaker before we could pop a back row. Dark Magic Curtain. Finally triggering our Floodgate Trap Hole so we could summon a Dark Illusion. Dark Magic Attack, wipe out the back row, summon our Silent Thickness, and take out the Rod. Endless Trap Helm. If he has at least 3 traps in the grave, shuffle 1 into the hand, the rest into the deck. All right. Wall of D. So we call for our attack. Tributes for Dark Magician, summoning Silent Magician level 8 from the hand. Now I'm feeling okay to summon our Rod. Econ take. Dark Magic Attack using his own Dark Magician against him. You fool! God damn. Any hand where you don't have a spellcaster to normal summon may deceptively seem like a bad hand, but as long as you have a spell/trap to use on your opponent's turn to use with your guaranteed Dark Illusion, it's a decent hand. All right, set up the econs to use on the opposing turn. Cosmo Brain tributes into a Silent Swordsman. So Silent Swordsman is going to negate our econ, and then we're going to have to use enemy controller number 2. Econ number 2 onto the Cosmo Brain. For some reason, he chains his Silent Sword Slash. I'm not really sure why. He just got a little trigger happy. Giving that fat boost onto Silent Swordsman up to 2,500. 2,500 defense blocks off the Silent Swordsman. Now we tribute for our Silent Magician. Silent Magician swings into Silent Swordsman to summon level 8 to take out the Silent Swordsman. Now lucky for us, Silent Magician level 8 is bigger than Silent Swordsman level 7. Slash banishing to search for a Silent Swordsman. And there goes the scoop.
Duel!
Pretty good hand despite the Silent Magician level 8 in the opener. Decider. That means mass change whenever they activate their effect. Canadia on the Anki. Summon Dark Illusion. Dark Magic Attack the back row. Which he was able to see coming. So he gets to play around that, unfortunately. Dark Magic Attack takes out the Wall of D. Take out the Anki. I'm expecting a ton of back row now. Drill Dark into Decider. Yep, now he sets up that back row. I said econ. I decide to not play into this. I'm just hoping to draw another Dark Magic Attack or a Magician's Rod to clean up this duel. Oof. Rod off the top of the deck. Dark Magic Attack. Clear the back row. That was 2 mirror walls destroyed by Dark Magic Attack. God damn. Econ take for game. Get out of here. We have a control deck matchup, which should heavily be in our favor due to Dark Magic Attack clear in the back row. We have Breaker met with a Chalice. Very interesting. Gonna set up. Tribute for Silent Magician. Take out the Wind-Up Juggler. Chooses to not activate its effect. Junk Synchron. Here comes Armades. Armades is a great counter against Silent Magician. But we have Floodgate for the Armades. So here comes Dark Illusion onto the field. Dark Magic Attack off the top of the deck. Take out the Drowning. Take out the Armades. 1k to the face. DD Assailant takes out our Dark Illusion when destroyed by battle. To banish the monster that destroyed it. Search for a Dark Magic Attack for a follow-up Dark Illusion. Now, why did I play around that Drowning? There was no delay to my summon nor activating my effect, so I suspected a Wall of D or a Drowning, putting my thickness into defense. Goodbye, Rod. Sets another back row. Now that we have Floodgate and more follow-up, I'm okay with swinging into another Drowning. It's also much less likely. It's a D, though. Magician's Rod that was shuffled in, back on the field. Econ take for game. Nice.
Duel!
All right, he already committed to the field, so we're going to set up the Dark Magic Attack for next turn. Set up the Econs. Recombination of the end phase, send an alien from the deck to the grave, put 8 counters onto our monster. Now banish Recombination to search for Telepath. Telepath will be destroying our back row unless we Econ take on summon and summon Dark Illusion from the hand. He knows we have a Dark Magic Attack coming. So he scoops!
Duel!
Gemini's supervised turn 1 onto Valkyria. Valkyria can now destroy any monster on the field. Setting up our back row. Dark Valkyria activates its effect to destroy itself for some reason. Into a Floodgate trap hole. Dark Illusion from the hand into a Floodgate trap hole. Tribute off for Silent Thickness. We have another Dark Illusion for the follow-up. Birthright summoning Dark Valkyria onto the field. Instead of using its effect to destroy our Silent Magician, he summons another. Canadia flipping down that Dark Valkyria to prevent its effect while summoning a Dark Illusion. Unfortunately, did not set any back row, but we have 2 Dark Magic Attacks in case he does. Finally sets a back row. Dark Magic Attack. Take it out. Summon the final monster. Let's wrap this up. Fool!